now go into the Discord.
Oh, okay. We're live.
Okay, and full screen it, and that's good right here.
Okay.
Wait, where do I watch the live stream?
Okay, Gene's supposed to take the lead because he's the referee, but he's muted. Oh my god. They don't take us seriously.
Yeah, this is falling apart. Okay, I'll just take the lead. Hello, welcome to the AFC press conference. It is Friday, January 20th. We have two fights in this press conference. We have Dusterhoft v. Straw, and we have Sharp v. Napolo. Okay. Jeremiah, would you like to say anything about Hayden D?
No, let me take over. I know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm gonna start first with Jeremiah. Okay, Jeremiah. Everyone else, mute yourself except for Jeremiah. Okay, Jeremiah. I'm gonna ask you some questions, and you're gonna talk. Are you there, Jeremiah?
Yep.
Okay. So first of all, you're going up against Hayden. I know you guys are both in the Bowie football team. You're on the same team. You're on the B team, the worst team, as far as I know. How do you see Hayden as not only a teammate but a classmate? How do you see him? Is he a good teammate? Is he a good friend? Is he a good classmate? What do you think of him as a person? Because we're getting personal.
Well, I don't know. Hayden is he's a character. I'll say that. He's definitely a little bit too cocky. Needs to be humbled.
Do you think that you're the man to humble him?
I think so. I think I'm the guy. I'm that guy. So he's
Now-
gonna get rocked. He's gonna wake up one day, be like, "Dang."
Now, in terms of like dominance, how dominant do you think you're going to be going into this performance, knowing Hayden, knowing his skill set, and taking his size and weight and speed and everything into account? How dominant of a performance do you expect to put on Sunday?
Well, I think he's a little bit like Kung Fu Panda if Kung Fu Panda wasn't Kung Fu Panda, just a panda. He's kind of I don't know. He's something. I'll take it, the way a real fighter will take it. I'll come in there with confidence. I think I'll be very dominant. He's not going to expect anything.
Well, do you have any official predictions for the fight?
I think it's going to be 2-round knockout. Yeah.
A 2-round knockout.
Wave check. Yeah, no. Anyway.
Is there any aspect of Hayden's game that you fear, even in the slightest? Anything you're going to be wary of going into this fight?
Yeah, I think that 300-pound, 20-pound difference is gonna make a big change, So, but it's gonna be okay because I think I got him in the speed aspect of it. So.
Now, after you knock out Hayden in 2 rounds, it'll be a very impressive win, a very dominant win against such a polarizing figure. What are your plans after that? What do you plan to do? Do you think you're going to go ahead and try to take a shot at the belt? Are you going to go up a weight class? Who do you want next after you beat Hayden?
Oh, that's a good question. I've been plotting this. So Tyler is my biggest opposition, so we got to go Tyler first. And then right after that, I'm calling out Gene because Gene was supposed to be my first opponent. Never happened. They switched me into a different weight class.
Because you pulled out because you're a coward.
Yep. No, that's not what happened. I wasn't in the same weight class. Anyways, Tyler is also the biggest op, and he's also a coward.
Was that him?
And Tyler
you
is
right
going
there?
to lose against Adam. So, anyway, that's all I got to say about that.
Adam Napolo from the AFC, just to clarify.
AFC, just to clarify. All right.
And is there any final words you'd like to say to Hayden and to anybody else in here that you'd like to get off your chest right here?
No.
All right, great. Now I'm going to move to Emmett Foley. Emmett Foley, please unmute yourself, please. Emmett, please unmute yourself, please. Oh, you're okay. Emmett, are you there? Okay, so you're fighting. Turn that crap off right now.
Alright.
Okay, you're fighting Tiernan on Sunday.
Yep.
Okay. Now I know that you may have lost your last fight. Awful, very, very dominant performance by Alex Gutierrez. You got knocked out on your birthday. What changes in your game have you made going into this fight to ensure that it doesn't happen again?
Well, the difference is before I was fighting Alex and now I'm fighting Tiernan, so I think that's pretty significant because Tiernan is, as we all know, probably going to lose just like because of the way he is,
Yeah, can you stop doing that guitar right now, immediately? Okay.
I'm addicted. It's like weed for Tyler, but it's just.
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, Tyler smokes a lot of weed. He likes to do it on and vapes and things of that nature. So, is there any aspect of Tiernan's game that you respect or fear, even in the slightest, going into this matchup? You're gonna make sure.
No.
Not anything at all.
He got knocked out in like 1 second, so I don't think I have really anything to fear here.
So, what is your official prediction? With that being said, for your matchup with Tiernan on Sunday?
I don't think I'll be able to knock him out as fast as Fletcher did, but I think I'll still win in like. I don't know. I think it might be close actually.
So you say that you're going for the knockout instead of the submission. That's surprising me because you submitted Gene and Micah, both very fearsome. You're going for the submission.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And you think Tiernan won't be able to handle your grappling and what?
No, he might be able to struggle at first, but in the end, he can't do anything.
Okay, any future plans after you beat him?
Get famous.
Do you want to get that shot at Alex, at the champion? You want to get that back after you beat Tiernan?
Yeah.
Okay, anything else you'd like to say?
No.
Alright, great. Hayden Dusterhoff, I'm going to interview you now. Okay, unmute yourself.
Hello.
Okay, so you're going up against Jeremiah, someone who had just talked a lot of crap earlier, really flapped their gums at you. I've gotten word that you have been exchanging words with him leading up to this in the locker room. A couple of fists have fly. What do you feel about Jeremiah, not just as an opponent, but as a person, as a human being? How do you feel about it?
I think he's subpar.
Interesting. Subpar, for anyone who doesn't know, that means like below average. Okay, continue.
I think he could be a good person sometimes, but I think he's weak, and I think definitely my strength and endurance will definitely outdo him in all the rounds.
So you think he might give up towards the later rounds in your cardio will?
He'll be beaten so bad.
Now, he described you earlier as an unreliable, lazy, sloppy teammate. How do you feel about him as a teammate on the B team, Bowie B team, the worst team on the Bowie? How do you feel about him as a teammate, and do you think that his work on the field will reflect in his work in the octagon?
I think it'll definitely reflect in the octagon. On the football field, it takes him too long to get things right, and he runs really slow, and just seeing him on the field is kind of embarrassing sometimes. So I think that during the fight he'll get kind of sloppy because I know he hasn't been training, but I have. So
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Now, how do you predict you're going to get this fight done? Do you think it's going to go to decision, or do you think that you'll be able to knock him out, submit him? What do you think is going to happen?
Since there's no headshots, I don't think I can knock him out, but I think, I don't really want to predict anything. I think I'm just going to let fate do its thing. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. That's very smart. Now, after you beat Jeremiah, you will be the #1 contender in the division. What are your plans after this fight? What are your future plans in the AFC?
I think I wanna maybe I don't want to skip next AFC, but I want to do a lot more training before the next AFC and go for that the big weight belt.
The big weight belt.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything you'd like to say? You know, speak your mind while you have the platform. Any final words you'd like to say?
I want to say thank you to all my fans. Shout out to my water boy and my manager, Joaquin and Miles. I'm coming for the belt, you know what I'm saying? Don't every tongue must confess that I am the prophet, and I will win this fight against Jeremiah. Now,
I want to say something really quick. I hate to interrupt you, but in the chat on this live stream, there's a certain individual named Dustin that's talking about Jeremiah, saying Jeremiah can't make straw any more stupid and things of that nature. He's talking trash about Jeremiah. Do you know Dustin, and what do you have anything to say about that, Jeremiah?
Dustin's
if it's
gonna
the
be our
Dustin
newest
I think
fighter.
I know.
He's going to be our newest middleweight.
Yeah. So you plan to take him
are
on?
we talking about Dustin Farenthold?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's in the right for talking all that trash because I mean he is stating just the facts here, folks. I think he'll be a good addition to the roster. We'll have to sign him very soon.
Yeah, we're gonna sign for our middleweight division because we have only 3 fighters in our middleweight division.
Fascinating. Okay, now I will interview Tiernan Hunt.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I want to call a few people out.
Okay, yeah, call some people up. Speak your mind.
Tyler Sharp, I'm fighting you next AFC, and there's nothing you can do to stop me, boy.
I'll beat your motherfucking ass. I'll kill you.
Nah, you won't. No, you won't. You can think that all you want.
You're fat and slow, and you're.
I'm the next Bones Jones. I'm
him. Daniel Cormier. You literally look like Daniel Cormier. And
the next Ben Askren, but you're gonna get knocked out by a flying knee.
You know that, right?
Wait, everybody who doesn't understand, Tyler just said that Hayden looks like Daniel Cormier. For anybody who doesn't know, Daniel Cormier is very fat. He's a very fat, obese man, if you didn't understand that. Micah, mute yourself right now, please. I
think that, I want to call Tyler out. I'm going to absolutely destroy him next AFC.
You know
I want to call Gene Higgins down. I'm going to cut down. I'm going to beat your butt. I'm going to give you a spanking.
Okay.
And I think that's that. I'm calling who I want. And Adam Napolillo, I'm coming for that belt, boy.
All right.
Okay. And now we will interview Micah Muhason. Micah, please unmute yourself.
I was already interviewed.
Okay, but this is the press conference, so it's different.
Yeah, it wasn't I.
Live. This is live on YouTube right now. We are live. Okay. So shut up. Mute yourself, please. Okay, Micah. Now, I just got news, breaking AFC news. AJ Lee has pulled out of his fight, his highly anticipated fight for the 3rd time. This is truly the most anticipated Smidgeway bout. Micah, what are your thoughts on this?
He's a little worm. That's what he is. He's too scared to fight me. He'll know I'll beat his ass. Little worm on like he's backed down on twice.
Would you say that he's even maybe a bug, like a small bug?
Yes, I would say that he is a small bug, perhaps a worm. I think a worm is a great description for AJ Lee. It's like snake-like, small, easily squishable. That's what I'm gonna do to him when I get in the ring with him.
Now, so when you say eventually, so you think he maybe still deserves a title shot even after all of this?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if he deserves a title shot, but I do believe that I still want to beat his ass. Don't get me wrong. Excuse my French, but
You're excused.
Thank you. I don't know if he deserves the championship after backing out twice of AFC. Downright disrespectful to the organization, and I think it really shows his commitment to the sport.
Absolutely true. Now, it's as unfortunate a scenario as this is. we still want to make this work for you. So is there anybody you'd like to call out, anybody at all, that you're interested in fighting for? Because we still do want to get that smidgeweight title shot out there, and we want to fill in that because it's been vacant for so long. Is there anybody that you would even consider fighting for this title on Sunday?
The Smidgeweight World title, it's a bit more exclusive, I would say, because there's not as many Smidgeweight fighters. Currently, me and AJ Lee are the only ones that have truly said we're going to step in the ring, which I think is just strange. I'm calling out more Smidgeweights out there. If you want to join AFC, join. I don't really know.
Oh my God.
I don't really know who else there is. For example, on the official AFC Atom Fight Championship website, it is just me and AJ Lee under the title of Smidgeweight. I don't have too many people to call out that fit into the under 120 pound category. Excuse me. But I'm thinking perhaps because of this, I'm gonna bulk up, maybe get to 125, 130 pounds, and maybe I'll just clear out goblin weight. Yeah, exactly.
Big mistake, guys. Write that down.
I'm coming for Emmett Foley. We're gonna see who's the best lost student in the ring. Kieran Hunt, Big T, you're my man. No disrespect, but I think I could punch you in the face really hard. And I can't wait for AFC 3, even if I'm not gonna fight in it because they did use a little worm. I think that the main fights are going to be very interesting. I can't wait to see Frank the Burger Montfort fight. That's going to be spectacular to see him use his wrestling skills. I think this is going to be one of the first AFCs he's used all of his talents in sport. I want to see Tyler Sharp smash. I want to see him get beat to a bloody pulp by Adam the Savior Napololo. And I think that I'm just counting down the days. This Sunday, right?
Yep. All right. Hey, Micah, big shout out to you. You are truly a warrior. You are a pioneer of this sport, and all respect, man. Good on you for taking it like this.
Thank
and
you.
Hopefully one day we'll see that fight. Okay.
Hey, get in the ring. Stop hiding.
All right. Yeah. Good message. Okay. Now I'd like to talk to Super Gene 06. Please step in here. Unmute yourself.
Hello. What's up?
Okay. Hi, Gene. So I have a lot of questions for you because you, for the people who don't know, are actually going to be refereeing all the fights except for your own fight.
I'm gonna referee my own fight. I won't be biased.
Shut up, okay? This is serious. I'm being serious. Okay, so what preparations have you put into this in terms of refereeing? Have you investigated the rules of MMA? Have you done your research? You know, what kind of research have you done going into this?
No, this is the first I've heard about it.
Okay, skip this question. I think I'm going to skip this. I think we're going to skip over this part. I'm just going to go into your fight with Albert, okay, Aroy. This is a relatively newly announced fight. How did you feel when you got the news that you're going to be stepping in and fighting Albert? Because I know you didn't really have a choice in the matter. It was sort of just decided for you.
Well, I'm kind of disappointed that I wasn't on the card when it was released. So, breath of fresh air that I finally, got to fight for AFC 3. I'll do my best, and I hopefully will be in.
Now, how do you predict that you're going to be able to get it done?
Just shut up, bro. Just shut up, Gene.
Hey, who said that?
I believe that it was Micah Muhason.
Who said that, boy?
Micah Muhason, I believe,
said that, boy. Your daddy said that.
Micah,
what are you
gonna
do? Nothing.
You're behind the screen here, and I can't do anything.
Yeah. Hey, you ain't gonna do nothing at AFC.
Oh, let's save it for the end of the press conference. Save it for the end. Save it for the end. Okay, Gene. So, how do you predict you're going to be able to get this fight going? How do you predict you're going to get Albert Aroy out of there?
I'm definitely not going to wrestle. I know that much. I think we all know that. I'm just gonna use my boxing abilities and my kicking abilities.
So you predict possibly a knockout?
Maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll see.
So after winning this, you will be 2-1 in your AFC career, with your only loss coming at the hands of Tyler Sharp at the last AFC. What are your plans for after this? Do you plan on taking on maybe a number one contender or going up and trying to get that shot at Tyler again? What do you plan on doing after this if you beat Albert on Sunday?
Well, can I take this opportunity to call someone out?
No.
No?
No, yes. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, okay, well, I would like to formally call out Frank Mofford. I feel like that'd be a very even fight, considering we're like the same size. So, you know, that's the fight I've always wanted to partake in.
That's a very fascinating matchup, yeah. I'll make sure that he gets the word of this.
Where's he at? Is he a coward? Where's he at? Why isn't he here?
Big questions from Gene.
Yeah.
Now, I know that you said in the past about, some people in here. I know Hayden, maybe he was speaking his mind. Is there anybody in this call right now, in this conference, that you'd like to maybe call out, speak your mind on, while you have the platform to do so?
Let me see. No, they're all cool. Except Emmett, I don't really appreciate that you need me that one time. That really hurt, man.
He's referring to the AFC exhibition in October.
I'll have to say Emmett, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Gene. Now I'm going to go to Tiernan right now. Okay, Tiernan, unmute yourself.
All right.
Okay, Tiernan, so you're taking out Emmett. Emmett had some harsh things to say about you. He was going to take you down, submit you, dominate you. He called you an idiot. I believe he called you stupid, I believe. He called you the N-word, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe he even mentioned your mother while he was talking earlier. What do you feel about Emmett, not only as a human being, but also as a fighter? How do you feel about him?
I feel about Emmett? Well,
Yes.
I feel disrespected by Emmett. And I feel like I'm going to kick his ass when we fight.
You think you're going to beat him up? You think you're going to use that rage, maybe to your advantage?
Well, I have this newfound determination that I found is gonna really boost my spirits.
Now, I know you got knocked out in round one in your last fight, the first round knockout, the first one-punch knockout, the quickest knockout in AFC history. How do you plan on coming back from that and reversing the scenario, and hopefully getting a knockout on him? So you predict a knockout for yourself, or do you predict that it's going to go to decision? What do you think?
It's going to be a decision.
But with you winning or with him winning?
With me winning, of course.
Okay. And how do you plan to combat his grappling? Because I know he stated that he's eager to get in there and try to grapple with you. How do you plan to combat that?
I will fight it. I'll get out of his hold.
Very smart. Very smart.
Slimy, you know?
Now, if you win this fight, you will effectively be 1-1 in your MMA and your AFC career. What plans do you have for your future if you win this fight?
Fight whoever I can.
Fight whoever you can and try to get to that title, or just fight for fun? Get to that title, okay. And is there anybody you'd like to call out and use this time to call someone out?
Mike called me out. What was up with that, huh? It's like,
I believe you're right.
I'll fight Micah if he's willing to fight.
Okay, thank you, Tiernan. Okay, now I'm going to be interviewing Tyler Sharp. Okay, I'm going to be interviewing Tyler Sharp right now, please. Unmute yourself. Okay, Tyler. So you're fighting Adam Apollo at AFC 3 on this Sunday.
Yep.
Tough matchup. What do you predict for this fight?
Basically, knockout in 1 minute. First round.
Okay, interesting.
Almost a TikTok, sorry.
Yeah. How do you plan to get past his iron defense? Maybe get past those punches and avoid the grappling, wrestling, and striking abilities of Adam Napolillo.
My long reach, my beautiful striking abilities, and my increased weight from last AFC. At last AFC I was like 160. Now I'm like 175. I've gained a lot of weight since then.
Now, please describe to me, like in vivid detail, how you feel about him as a human and as a person.
He's my best friend in the world. I love him. I love him.
Now, if you win this fight, you will be the number one pound for pound. You will be beating the seemingly indestructible champion. You will be the champion of the big weight division. What would possibly be next on your roster if you beat Adam on Sunday?
Well, obviously, I have to defend my title, don't I? So, if I beat Adam, I'm taking the winner of Jeremiah versus Hayden.
Dusterhoff versus Jeremiah.
Yeah. What about it?
I'll be taking the winner if I beat Adam.
I'll definitely be beating Jeremiah Straw, and I'll be his new dad.
This cat.
And also, Jeremiah, run Ethan's $5.
Wait, what?
Run Ethan's $5, bro.
What do you mean?
Yeah, okay, muted. Alright, you're all muted. Okay, now Tyler, last question. If you lose your fight against Adam, which seems to be the narrative, the most likely scenario, how do you plan on getting back on your feet after such a crushing, dominant loss? What do you plan on doing to try to get back in that pound for pound and reclaim your title after such a likely...
I got a new upcoming middleweight. Maybe I'll fight Clark. Maybe I'll fight...
Clark, run that back up. You said Clark, that is Jean's ex-girlfriend, husband, I believe. So, if I'm not mistaken, Jean, do you have anything to say about...
You can't get that fast.
Gene, do you have anything to say about that? Gene. Gene does not have anything to say about that. Okay, someone please interview me, please, right now. Mike and Mason, interview me right now. I'm ready for this interview right now.
Of course. Okay, so, what's your opinion on the shocking back out of one of the main card fights of this match of AJ Lee? What do you think of that?
Yeah, so Tyler Sharp, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you in this matchup. I think that there's nothing that you could do to me, and Hayden too. And Jeremiah, the winner of that, I think I'm going to beat them extraordinarily easy. I'm sort of brushing it off. I think most likely at this next AFC, I'm probably going to take on multiple people in the same night. Possibly in the same fight, I'll take on 2 people at once, because I really want to get to clearing out this division. There's a lot of people in this organization. So maybe I'll take on maybe not just the winner of Jeremiah versus Hayden. I think I'm very confident that I can take them both on at once and KO them devastatingly. Even if I can only go to the body, I'll submit one, knock the other one out, and I can do whatever I want to them. So, what was your question?
I was asking about the surprising backing out last minute by fighter AJ Lee on the main card.
Yeah, I don't really have any opinions on that. But what I will say is I'm also coming for Gene and Emmett and Tiernan. I will be coming for most likely all of these people, most definitely in the coming months. Possibly in 2 months, possibly in 3 months, but probably as soon as possible. Everybody in this call will face the beast that is myself, and will probably know what real pain feels like. They'll probably know what my fists taste like. Everybody in this call. It's crazy to think that everybody in here will most likely be knocked out within the next couple months. So, next question, please.
Do you think you're going to take on anyone in Titan weight after you beat Jose 3 times in one match in AFC 1?
I will probably be taking out everybody in Titan weight. But I'll get to that last. I think I want to really cut down first before I start to bulk up, because I'm going to be doing track soon. So it'll be easy to, for me to lose some weight. So I'll probably just descend down the weight classes and then finally eat a bunch of burgers and get back up to Titan weight and take on the contenders there. So, yeah. I think it'll be easy as well.
Okay, what do you think about Frank the Burger Montfort's upcoming fight?
I don't really think anything about him. I really don't think about him at all. And I don't really think anything about his opponent, Alex. They're
So Alex
X
has.
on my radar.
So if I'm getting this straight, you are saying that you don't care for Frank, the Burger Montfort, or Alex.
I don't care about them at all. I
Alex
really
the Pug?
feel nothing when you mention those names. I feel nothing about either of them. So
Okay.
if they could both get knocked out brutally and never walk again, I would be happy with it.
What is your expectation on the prelim fight of Hayden Dusterhoff versus Jeremiah Straw? This one has been extremely anticipated by the fans.
Yeah, I expect awful things from that fight. I expect it to be really boring. Maybe one of the worst fights in AFC history. And I expect them both to be gassed out near the third round and just kind of moping around, and it'll be a really awful experience. But overall, I predict that it'll be a draw, because they'll be throwing punches, oh, I'm gonna win, they're gonna taking each other down, and then they'll just stop throwing punches, they'll be too tired, they'll give up. So it'll be a draw, it'll be a no contest. That's what I predict. They're both quitters, I feel, and I really don't think anything of either of them. They're not real contenders in my eyes.
And what about
the
other prelim, Emmett Foley versus Tiernan Hunt?
Lame, boring, rookie, amateur, rat, stupid, ugly. Those are some things I think about Emmett Foley. And then Tiernan, I don't really think anything about him, really at all. So that's what I think about that fight. But I'm going to be watching all the fights because I won't be knocking all these people out. I want to,
Yeah, you want to strategize.
Yeah.
Besides your main card against Tyler Sharp, what fight are you looking forward to the most?
Well, I was looking forward to Micah versus AJ, but then that little weasel rat pulled out because he wanted to do theater, one of the worst things that you could possibly pull out of a fight for, doing theater. That's really lame. I didn't really pick a side, and now I'm really hoping that Micah really, debilitates, AJ, like, forever. In their matchup, which it will happen eventually. You can only avoid a fight for so long, but that's what I feel.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the Instagram poll of who you would like to win, Frank the Burger Montfort won the poll 85% to 15%. What do you say to the fans who are cheering on Frank as this match?
Well, something I don't really. Well, first of all, what do I say to the fans? You can all suck my ball sack like really hard because I know that they voted against me. Well, I was an unpopular vote. I hate the fans, all of them. I dislike them. I disrespect them right here. I disrespect the fans. But as for Alex versus Frank, Alex is, again, I don't really care about Alex, but he's been an underdog his whole life, and he's really eager to he likes being the underdog because he likes proving people wrong. With that being said, I think that Alex is going to lose really bad, but I like his confidence. He has a lot of confidence going into this matchup. All right, let's wrap this up. Ask me that final question, please.
If I'm not mistaken, there are going to be 4 rookie fighters to AFC, one of them which dropped out, AJ Lee, of course. If not 5, I believe Albert is one of them. Luke, another one.
Luke
Hayden and Jeremiah, they all have not fought that, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Why do you think the fans should be excited about these rookie fights? Do you think
dropped out? Albert dropped out?
No, Albert did not drop out.
Okay, you're lying, Micah. You're lying.
He said they're rookies, not that they dropped out.
I said they're rookies, not that they dropped out.
Oops.
Sometimes you need to listen, Tyler. It's a very important life skill.
You
have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you should listen to
Okay, ask that question, please.
So with all these rookie fighters, do you think the fans are going to be seeing some good fights?
I don't know. Maybe. I guess, I don't know.
You have anything else you'd like to say to the fans?
I hate you fans.
Alright, thank you so much for this interview, and I'll let you go.
Okay, now I'm going to unmute everybody, and you can all speak your mind, and you can all talk. And
that's all the shit.
I will be daddy. Good night,
What? Hey, all y'all, except Adam. Adam's a W.
I'd like to announce a new bout for Sunday night.
What?
For the official, undisputed smidgeweight title of the world.
No.
Micah Muhason versus Michael Holcomb for the vacant. It's official. It's official.
No way! No way! Everybody get high! Get high! Alright, that's crazy. That's the next matchup. Michael, what do you feel about this
According to
matchup?
the official AFC website, I believe that Michael Holcomb is not under the category.
Okay. Disconnected and muted. Okay. Guys, thank you. We're going to wrap this press conference up. Please tune in.
I have one more thing to say. I have one more thing to say.
Okay.
I just announced the big.
What should I put my smoothie?
Because AJ pulled out.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, watching
No.
AFC 3 Sunday. Tune in. Stop the stream right now. Go. Stop. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop the stream right now.